It only takes an instant. That special moment when a single spark of knowledge fires the brain and unleashes the power of curiosity. The instant a mind ignites and a love of learning begins. At Lincoln Learning Solutions, we have a deep reverence for learning. In fact, we believe the most important thing any society can do is learn, and that those who spark our imaginations and help us learn are the most important people of all. We revere the great minds that came before us, the scientists and explorers who have unlocked the mysteries of our world, the poets and painters who have created our vibrant culture, the leaders who have seen us through times of challenge and triumph. But most importantly, we celebrate and support the teachers, those who, day by day, pass along the flame of knowledge from generation to generation by inspiring and engaging minds of all ages. Why? Because at Lincoln Learning, we believe if you ignite a mind, you can truly change the world.
This afternoon from North Allegheny High School, it's the Champ Sports Network's presentation of Lincoln Park playoff basketball. Today, the Lincoln Park Performing Arts Charter School Leopards take on the Quaker Valley Quakers in the AA quarterfinals. Hi, everybody, and welcome courtside to North Allegheny for Lincoln Park and Quaker Valley, alongside WPIAA legend in his own right, Stephon Arch. I'm Matt Fargo. And Stephon, I'm excited to have you on for the broadcast because you played against both of these teams with the Oaks Chargers, so you're very familiar with both teams, at least their traditions and what they tend to do. These head coaches were the same when you back in your day, in your heyday, and what both of these coaches are trying to do is move on to the PIAA semifinals. Quaker Valley trying to do it for the first time in a long time, and Lincoln Park, of course, trying to get back there for the first time since 2 years ago.
Yeah, for sure. I know ever since I played them and when I played them, Lincoln Park has always had the great talent, and then Quaker Valley always seems to grind games out and get things done. So I really think it's going to be a great matchup today. And they're relatively close to each other, and for a state quarterfinal game, it's going to be an exciting matchup.
No question about it. It is going to be a good one. 24-4 Lincoln Park against 22-6 Quaker Valley. Let's tell you how they got to this point in the state tournament. For Quaker Valley, it was wins over Bellwood Antis, a 66-40 win over them. Then they, I beg your pardon. Then they beat Greensburg Central Catholic 57-47. That game back at Peters Township earlier this week on Wednesday, and of course, now meet up with the Leopards. The Leopards defeated Brockway in a no-doubter 69-22. Then they beat Washington in a thriller, 76-73. Back and forth that went. You didn't know who was going to win. As Josh Taylor, who called the game with me, he said, you could have asked me 4 different times in the last minute and a half who was going to win. He would have gave 4 different answers as Lincoln Park escapes. And Stephon, this goes that it's almost a good thing when you get past a test like that, when you know that you're playing for your season. This is survive and move on, and Lincoln Park did exactly that on Wednesday.
Yeah, for sure. It's always getting this deep into the playoffs, or state playoffs. It's always going to be a test, but now you have to grind those games out, and they are going to be close. This is for the top 4 teams left in the state. It obviously is going to be tough games, and everybody's going to have to battle for their spots.
And they're going to battle for the semifinal spot this afternoon. Quaker Valley, they're, of course, out of Section 5 in Class AA. Lincoln Park, we all know, Section 1. And Section 5 is something else. I mean, you look at the AA bracket, there are only 4 teams, or there's technically there's 8 teams. This is the Elite 8 of the state tournament, and 2 of those 8 teams are from Section 5. There's only 3 WPIAL teams, and of course the other one being Lincoln Park. But pretty testament to say that 2 of the remaining 8 teams in the state playoffs are out of the same section.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It shows the talent in that section for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that section was a total gauntlet all year long. Everybody was beating everybody. Quaker Valley beats Olsh, but Aliquippa has to go in a game with Avonworth to overtime, and Olsh was able to beat Avonworth. It was back and forth all through the season, no question about it. And something that the Lincoln Park Leopards need to work on from last week, Steph, is they need to work on finishing, and they had that 16-point lead. Nellie Cummings actually with 8-point lead could have made it a 10-point game, went up for a dunk, missed the dunk, and that was kind of the change of momentum. Washington was able to fight their way back, and we're going to talk to Mike Boriski here in a second. He said, we need 2 points. I don't really care how you get them. I prefer it be off the glass. Sometimes you need just to get the 2 points and leave the fanfare for when you know the game's in hand, and not give your opponent an opportunity to come back.
Well, like we've been talking about, how important these games are, those 2 points can make a difference in the game. And if you choose to go up for a dunk or a layup, that could be a deciding factor in the rest of the game. And it's just very important that you take the points while you have the chance, especially freebie points if you have a clear lane for a dunk.
We mentioned these 2 teams, of course, both have played Aliquippa. Of course, Quaker Valley was in their section. Their games against Aliquippa, 71-52 loss, and then a 64-44 loss. Now, of course, you take a look at what Lincoln Park did against them in the WPIAL championship, only a 3-point loss, 49-45. So for Aliquippa, obviously, Aliquippa winning over Lincoln Park in the final. So as far as common opponents, I don't know how much coaches and players read into that, but on paper, that would say that Lincoln Park has the edge.
Right now, it says that, but when you look, you're in the state playoffs, I don't think anything on paper really matters right now. You have to forget all that, and you have to go into this game and show, or with the mindset that it's a 0-0 game, and nobody has a better advantage on paper or anything like that.
Well, that's exactly what Mike Boriski said. So before we continue to talk about what he said in the interview, let's play it. Let's see what Mike Boriski had to say about this quarterfinal matchup between the Quakers and the Leopards. Champ Sports Network presenting Lincoln Park playoff basketball, as we always talk to Mike Boriski, head coach, athletic director with Lincoln Park. Mike, survive and move on. That's the name of the game at this point, and that's exactly what you guys did on Tuesday or Wednesday with that really big win, being able to move on here to the quarterfinals.
Absolutely it's that way. People look at the ridiculous rankings and where you should be, but when you get to this point in the year, teams are good. That's why they're here. They all have 20 wins, 22 wins, so it's not a fluke. Sometimes kids during the year take breaks and don't play up to their potential and don't play hard, but now everybody's playing as hard as they can all the time, and they really had a big crowd there, which helped them. We let them get back into it and made it a lot closer than it should have been.
Staying true to your identity, something that as you continue to play as many games as you do, teams try to maybe overcompensate and adapt to the other team's game plan. Being able to stay true to who you guys are, something that you want to continue, knowing that there are a couple more games to be played here, or at least you hope that's the case.
Yeah, we're hoping that's the case. But, yeah, we do what we do. We're going to do what we do. You have to adjust a little bit, but you just can't be boneheaded and say, I'm going to do this no matter what. So we adjust to what Quaker Valley can do. We adjusted. So we'll do some things the same but a little differently, if that makes any sense.
Well, last year, I don't need to remind you what happened with Quaker Valley. these kids don't need reminded, I'm sure, either. Is that in the back of their minds on how the WPIAL playoffs ended for them?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They've been talking about that. They hated that. They hated how the end of the game transpired. They hated where they were in that game and how it ended. Yeah, they do remember that. I do remember that. So, yeah, that'll give us a little bit more incentive.
You're talking about the kids maybe just going for the easy play and maybe not the highlight reel play. What did you say to the guys between Wednesday and today on making sure you're adding to the lead and not adding to the show?
We need 2 points. That's what we need. We need 2 points. Remember that. It's about the team. It's not about you. We need 2 points. So let's get 2 points, and we'll move on from there, because 2 points are a lot more important at times than that monumental play that might not work.
What does Quaker Valley do differently this year that they did last year? Obviously, Amos Luptak, a big guy from outside. They lost their big guy inside. What's the differences and similarities in their team?
Nothing. They get it up and down the court. Amos controls the ball. Mike tries to play with the tempo, throw some crazy stuff in there. They didn't do anything different. I mean, they shot the ball a little bit last year. They shoot the ball great this year. They had a big guy. Instead of a real big guy, they have a kid that is just as aggressive as anybody will play against. 44, I don't know his name. He is the most aggressive player I have seen this year.
Is it ironic a little bit that you keep meeting Section 5s at some point down the road? There's a potential to meet Section 5 again in the semis. Section 5 just it seems to get matched up with you guys.
Yeah, it's a pretty good section. And the Whitfield's good basketball. That's the thing. And that's, when you compare it to some of the other sections, Section 5 and Section 1, they're pretty good sections. Yeah. And then when you're playing outside of the district, everybody's seeing that, up and down in AA, Whitfield's pretty good basketball.
How does it feel to potentially, if you're going to win tonight or today, you could potentially only play one out-of-district team in the state playoffs to get to the finals?
It's okay. Just as long as we keep playing, I don't care.
All right, Mike, best of luck tonight.
Thank you, buddy. All right, see you.
All right, there you go. There's Mike Boritsky, the head coach of Lincoln Park, as we get set for our tip-off. Here's your starting lineups. First for Quaker Valley, they'll put on the floor a bunch of juniors, and 2 juniors. I'll tell you what they put on the floor. How about that? The 6'4" senior center, Colin Hill. He's the lone senior in the starting lineup, and only one of 2 seniors on the roster. 2 juniors, 5'11" guard Amos Luptak. He's their go-to, along with 5'11" guard Wolfie Moser, 6'1" sophomore forward Ricky Gus, and 6'3" sophomore guard and all-name team nomination Coltrane Washington. For your Lincoln Park Leopards, the 6'3" senior forward Zay Kraft, 6' junior guard Nellie Cummings, 6' senior guard Nick Alloy, 6'1" freshman guard Keno Holmes, and the 6'8" senior center, Dermani Welling. Mike Boritsky and Mike Mastroianni, the 2 head coaches. Battle of Mikes.
Yeah.
Here are the quarterfinals.
And I've known them very well when I played against them. 2 very nice guys.
As Lincoln Park gets set, the 10-man roster meets on the floor as they get out of their huddle and now take to the bench. Mike Boritsky, last-minute instructions. Quarterfinals. Steph, this gets exciting. You're 2 wins away from Hershey and 3 wins away from a state championship.
Yeah, you got to plug on. It's starting to get warm out. Everybody wants to give up the basketball maybe for a little bit, but these 2 teams have a chance to make a run.
Some of these guys trying for their second ring. Dermani Welling and Nellie Cummings, part of that state championship team. Easy tip win for Lincoln Park, and they'll control it. Kraft moves it here near side wing to Cummings. Cummings just pulls up from 11, doesn't fall off the rim. Tipped away, rebound to Quaker Valley. Ricky Gus got the rebound to Luptak. Luptak quickly driving the lane, got blocked by Holmes. Rebound to Alloy for Lincoln Park, and they push it up the floor. Aloy still with it. Bounce pass outside to Kraft. Now outside. Keno Holmes 3-ball is good. Keno Holmes, top of the key 3-ball.
That was a nice pass and transition to find Keno Holmes at the top of the key.
3-0. Lincoln Park. QV's second trip up the floor. Washington and around the horn to Luptak. Luptak up top will be Moser. Moser hands the ball off to Washington, who drives the lane, floaters on the way, and finds the cylinder. 3-2.
Washington with a nice floater in the lane before he gets to the big man.
Up the floor, it's Lincoln Park. Kraft at the top of the key. Thought about the three. Moved the ball to his right and Holmes. Holmes over to Aloy. Aloy at the foul line. Moved it outside to Kraft. He'll put up a three near side. Doesn't fall. Rebound underneath Welling. Tried to move it in. Went off the backboard, but Cummings found it at the top of the key and moved it back to center court. Cummings on a left-handed dribble. Drives the lane. Spin move off the window. Good for two.
Nice individual move. Spin move to get to the hoop by himself.
Washington on the baseline. Pulls up off the back of the rim. No good. Out of bounds off of QB. Trying to save it was Colin Hill. Wasn't able to do it.
Seems like a little bit of a quick shot for Quaker Valley right now.
Rushing things a little. 5-2. 6:25 to go in the first. It's Aloy up the floor. Left-handed dribble. Moved the ball to Kraft. Went off a few hands up into the air and then intercepted by Colin Hill. Hill led it ahead to Washington. Washington on a right-handed dribble. Moved the ball up top to Moser. Moser back to Luptak. Luptak settles things down, moving in here to the near side to Washington. Around the perimeter. Now, lost the ball. Did Luptak, finding it in the corner and out of bounds off of Zay Kraft.
I believe it stays here with Quaker Valley. No.
Oh, wow. They're going to say that one off of Luptak. I'm just as surprised as you.
I thought the referee pointed towards.
Right, I did too. That's what I saw. Cummings up the floor to Aloy to Kraft. Kraft one dribble, put it on the floor, and then off the front of the rim. No good. Washington the rebound. He'll bring it across the timeline. Far side wing into the corner. Luptak still on the wing. Now he'll drive inside. Bounce pass to get it back outside to Moser and now to Washington. Washington moved the ball back over to Luptak. He'll drive. No look pass to get it up top to Gus, who missed the layup. Got partially blocked, I do believe.
Yeah, it wasn't a full block, but it altered it enough.
And then Cummings just pulls up for a deep two.
Nice pull up in transition.
7-2 Lincoln Park. 5:12 to go in the first quarter. Moser guarded by Aloy. Far side wing, it's Washington. Now up top to Gus. Into the corner to Washington, who's double teamed. Got it back up top to Moser, and now to Luptak, who just pulls up for a deep two just to step inside the circle. Got the two to go, 7-4. Can't leave him that wide open.
Yeah, he hesitated a little bit on that one, but that could be their key if they want to stay in this game.
Quickly in transition, Cummings worked the ball to Dermani Welling, and Welling went up strong off the window. Good for two. Back the other way. Deep three, Coltrane, Washington. It clangs off the rim, no good. Easy, uncontested rebound for Cummings. Crossover move as he got a screen from Welling. Pulls up for three, and it gets the shooter's roll for three for Nelly Cummings, 12-4.
Coming off the screen at the top of the key. He had the space to pull up.
As pulling it out is Amos Luptak. Luptak on a right-handed dribble, moves the ball to his right. Swings it around the perimeter, then he'll hand it off to Moser. Moser to Washington on the near side. Washington drives, stops his dribble. It got tipped by Holmes, and then Cummings was able to take the ball, move the inside to the baseline to Aloy, who lays it up and in. Timeout QV, and Lincoln Park out to a 10-point advantage early, 14-4. And do you think this team got scared in the last round or not? This team means business here in the first quarter, Stephon.
Yeah, they're definitely coming out with fire, and they seem amped up and ready to play this game.
What do you see from both teams defensively, offensively? What do you see about this the pace of the game for the first few minutes?
I believe Lincoln Park's sitting in a 2-3, and that's good to their advantage because they're long and they can get out to the shooters. And it seems like they're pressuring Quaker Valley into some shots. Quaker Valley's sitting into a 2-1-2 or a 2-3 with the two guys at half court, and Lincoln Park is beating this that defense pretty well, and they can get some easy shots in and around the rim, especially with their size.
It's a full timeout by QV. 14-4 is our score. Well, actually, we're going to have another timeout coming up. Media's coming up. That would have been the next dead ball would have been the media already. So we'll have a media the next dead ball. Left side, it's Washington. Up top, Gus. Near side to Luptak. Hill and hands it off, and the weave begins for Quaker Valley as Washington drives the lane, throws up a shot, and is fouled. Our first foul of the day. The first time the officials walk over to the scorer's table. Goes on Keno Holmes. His first, the team's first. There's the media. 3:31 to go in the first quarter. 14-4. Lincoln Park leads Quaker Valley. You are listening to Lincoln Park playoff basketball right here on the Champs Sports Network.
Who says you can only enjoy breakfast in the morning? And who says you can only enjoy it one type of way? At Dunkin' Donuts, breakfast is delicious any kind of way, any time of day. A breakfast craving can strike any time, whether it's morning, noon, or night. Dunkin' has the perfect combination of breakfast deliciousness to satisfy any craving. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel, sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant, ham, egg, and cheese on an English muffin. All your favorites anytime you want them. Stop by Dunkin' for breakfast anytime. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary.
Welcome back to North Allegheny after the timeout, 14-4. QV trails Lincoln Park alongside Stephon Arch. Matt Fargo here with you. Happy St. Patrick's Party Day, Parade Day. Not officially St. Patrick's Day, but
I would say it pretty much is in Pittsburgh right now.
right. That's Thursday is the official
Correct.
St. Patty's Day, as the foul shots at the line are good for Coltrane Washington. He has 4 of the 6. Luptak the other 2. 14-6, Lincoln Park. Aloy to the baseline. Spin move in the lane for 2.
Nice spin move to get towards the middle of the lane, and he had a tough shot over 2 or 3 defenders.
Around the horn. 3-ball quarter pocket by Coltrane Washington, far side wing.
They're trying to take that away, but he got open in the corner that time.
16-9. Cummings guarded by Luptak. Got a screen, pulls up for 3. On the way off the rim, no good. Above the rim, Washington pulls down the rebound and moves the ball up the floor. Moved it to his right to tic-tac-toe passing, then a give and go that was intercepted by Welling as he found the basketball, moved it ahead to Cummings. Cummings to Holmes. Holmes drives, tried to dish it away. They're going to go a foul on Quaker Valley.
I believe it was on the pass.
Yeah, 14 Ricky Gus, his first, the team's first at 2:29 here in the first. Inbound triggered in from Kraft, got it into Holmes. Holmes lost the ball out of bounds. Quaker Valley ball.
The Lincoln Park player did not like the call on that one.
I mean, it was kind of jarred out by Gus. I don't know if Holmes got a second touch of it, but don't see that call go that way that often.
Half and half.
3-ball. Washington high off the rim, no good, but a rebound fought for, still fighting for it into the corner. Quaker Valley got it, and a foul off of that as Welling's going to get charged for the foul. Really diving on the floor. Wolfie Moser in the corner.
Is that his second? Or is that his
Welling's first.
Welling's first.
Drive inside. Luptak goes up strong. Misses the putback. Is good, though, by Ricky Gus. The sophomore follows back. 16-11. Quaker Valley finds themselves fighting right back into it. 5-point game now after trailing by 10. Around the horn, Kraft will drive. Bounce pass on the baseline. Out of bounds. Quaker Valley basketball.
A little too low for Welling to catch.
Around the horn here to the near side wing. 3 ball is off the rim, no good by Moser. Lincoln Park the rebound, 16-11. Roy, the crossover, puts up the floater, no good. Welling, the putback, couldn't get that one to go either.
A little short on the shot.
Luptak. Outside, 3 ball is good by Wolfie Moser, 16-14, 1:07 to go in the first quarter.
They're finding the shooters in transition. They're getting to their spots.
Drive inside, Kraft blocking foul before the shot. They will call as the basket was good, but they'll call it before.
I believe that's a good call. He got fouled before he started to gather and go for the shot.
In trouble, Antonucci came into the game for Lincoln Park. Under a minute to go, 2-point game. Lincoln Park leads it, 16-14. Inside to Cummings. Cummings in some trouble, moved the ball outside. 3 ball in the air. Antonucci off the rim, no good. Rebound by Welling. Good rebound inside. That'll go up for the hook shot. Oh, man, Dermonti Welling playing like he's 6'8", because he is.
Gets the rebound, takes one dribble towards the middle, and he gets the nice baby hook to go.
18-14, 24 seconds to go in the first. Luptak. With 6 seconds. Luptak with 4. Traveled, no call. It got tipped, and Antonucci's just going to hang on to the ball and end the quarter.
Smart play.
Very smart play for a young man. Antonucci, just a sophomore.
Come in, a little scrappy, gets the turnover, keeps the ball so he doesn't turn the ball over, and Quaker Valley would get a last-second shot.
Well, that's the end of 8 minutes of play here from North Allegheny. It's Lincoln Park 18, Quaker Valley 14. Enjoy your St. Patty's Day with us as we return on the Champ Sports Network.
Looking for promotional products? JR Advertising has been building relationships and creating quality solutions for customers for over 30 years. We're excited to devise solutions to your marketing, promotion, and recognition challenges. Whether you're looking for a specific item or just browsing for ideas, our site is your one-stop shopping source. Visit us online at jradspec.com for more information. That's jradspec.com. JR Advertising. We don't compete, we create.
Hi, I'm Dustin Lynch. You don't have to listen to country music to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you just can't control, like your girlfriend running out on you with your best friend. But there's some drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and start moving towards a brighter future and even your college degree.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Yet Council.
Greater Pittsburgh Physical.
I hate it when I talk over myself. Welcome back to North Allegheny, 18-14. Right? Can't run away. Oh, man. You ever get annoyed at your own voice, folks? It happens to me. 18-14. Welcome back. Chargers, or I beg your pardon, Lincoln Park leads. I'm next to a Charger. Former Charger, that is. Now Pioneer.
Marietta Pioneer.
Stefan in petroleum engineering, meaning he's smarter than you and I.
No. Don't give me that credit.
Absolutely, partner. 18-14, 7:35 to go here as Quaker Valley taking their time on this first possession, Stefan. A little bit more settled. They look more relaxed now.
Yeah, definitely. More relaxed than they were at the beginning of the game, and that's how Lincoln Park got to come out on that run.
Still here on the near side, it's Mitch Lutton. He's the other senior. Nice play by Luptak to get it inside. Moser inside to Lutton, and a jump ball is called. All ball. Welling and Holmes combine for the block.
That's what happens when you go inside with a 6'8".
Tree,
yes, especially in single A, and you have a
double.
You have a 6'1" Quaker Valley player come in.
Lincoln Park gets Kraft on a left-handed dribble. Goes to the rack, off the window, good for two.
Broke down the defender there and could get to the rack.
Three ball in the air from the far side wing. It was off by Washington and then out of bounds.
Of Cullen Hill.
Yep. Lincoln Park gets the possession. 6:46 here in the second. 20-14 Lincoln Park. Inbound triggered in from Holmes. Holmes to Cummings and let it ahead. Antonucci, he'll go all the way and then tried to work it to Welling, and it did go off. They tried to claim it went off at Quaker Valley. It didn't. Quaker Valley gets the ball right back.
That's the problem of having full court pressure man-to-man. You can get behind the defense, and he had a 2-on-1, but on an errant pass, he threw the ball out of bounds.
Inside, that one almost got stripped away, and then they were able to pull it out. It's Luptak. Luptak here to the near side wing, and Moser. Moser back up top to Luptak. Move the ball near side to Moser. Moser back to Luptak as they take their time. Around the horn. Luptak gets it back up top to Hill. Hill hands it back off to Luptak. Pull up right at the foul line for Moser. Doesn't go. Cleared away by Kraft. Then Antonucci, a quick handoff to Holmes to get it across into the forecourt. Cummings stands with the ball at the North Allegheny Center Court logo. 5:48 to go in the second, 20-14. To his right in Cummings. Still with the basketball. Now he moved it into the corner to Kraft for a deep two. Wouldn't go from the baseline. Rebound easily cleared away by Hill. Let it ahead to Luptak. Outside to Moser. Now here to Washington. Washington near side wing. Moved it back up top to Cummings. Or I beg your pardon, to Luptak. 5:20 to go in the second.
Slowing it down right now. Trying to take control of the pace. Make sure it doesn't get out of hand.
Washington bounce pass near side to Moser. Moser hands it off back to Luptak. Luptak guarded by Holmes. Moved it left again to Moser, who spins, tries to buy separation. Outside, Luptak thought about the three, pulled out instead, fades away, misses the shot. Luptak seems pretty, and this is going to be an errant pass. Welling threw it away to Cummings. Tried to get it to Cummings, and it was too tall. I think he was thought he was throwing to another guy, 6'8".
Lincoln Park seems to be shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here. There was nobody near Cummings for the
Luptak seems very unsure of what shot to take.
For sure, and it seems like he's a little antsy with his dribbling right now, and there's been 2 or 3 times where he had the ball knocked away, and luckily it came back to Quaker Valley.
Luptak, bounce pass inside to Gus. And Washington had to move it back out to Luptak. Now to Gus again, and now to Luptak. Top of the key for Luptak. He'll drive left side, pull it back out. Pull up Jay by Gus, doesn't fall. Rebound is chased down out of bounds off of Quaker Valley. That does not meet the approval of the QV fans at all.
They're right behind us. We can hear everything.
Up the floor, left side to Luptak.
Crap.
Holmes.
Love tax on Quaker Valley.
Yeah, keep doing that. Rebound by Quaker Valley was able to be pulled down by Gus. Led it ahead to Luptak. Luptak on a right-handed dribble. Drives a lane, good for two.
They had the 4-on-3 there.
Back up the floor, it's Aloy to Cummings. Back over to Aloy. Up top to Kraft. Kraft to his right side and Holmes. Holmes inside, traveled but no call. Moved it back outside to Kraft. Kraft just pulls up from the foul line extended. Missed it. In and out. Rebound to Mitch Lutton for Quaker Valley.
Lincoln Park seems like they're pressuring the ball full court right now, and that's giving Quaker Valley a little bit of advantage. Full court.
Luptak moves the ball back out to center court. Right-handed dribble for Luptak. Move the ball to his right in Washington. Back up top to Gus. Far side three ball. Luptak couldn't go. Welling clears away the rebound.
They're giving Luptak that shot. Cummings is backing off him at the three-point line.
Cummings pulls up for three of his own. Wow.
Smooth jumper.
Yeah, pretty smooth. 23-16. And a foul on the floor gets Lincoln Park. Looks like it's going to go against Cummings. 3:52 here in the second. That's our media timeout here from North Allegheny. It's Lincoln Park pulling back ahead, 23-16. Come back with us. Lincoln Park basketball. The Champ Sports Network continues right after this.
Greater Pittsburgh Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine provides outpatient physical therapy at 4 Pittsburgh area locations. Our therapists are licensed, experienced, and highly qualified in hands-on techniques to relieve pain and restore range of motion, muscle strength, and flexibility. We strive to help you recover from injury, illness, or surgery and get you back to your normal active life as quickly as possible. Learn more about us at pittsburghpt.com.
Looking for promotional products? JR Advertising has been building relationships and creating quality solutions for customers for over 30 years. We're excited to devise solutions to your marketing, promotion, and recognition challenges. Whether you're looking for a specific item or just browsing for ideas, our site is your one-stop shopping source. Visit us online at jradspec.com for more information. That's jradspec.com. JR Advertising. We don't compete, we create.
Lincoln Park basketball presented by Lincoln Learning Solutions. Back on the Champ Sports Network, 23-16. LP leads this one. Washington gets the ball as Quaker Valley after the media. Back to work. Far side, Washington drives the baseline. Goes amongst the trees. Double team, pulled it back out to Moser. Moser to give it away. Then up strong and a foul. Hill goes up for the foul. Allowed Welling to leave his feet before going up for the shot.
Kept his feet planted. Looked like he might have shuffled it, but the refs clearly saw there was a foul.
So here's the 6'4" senior, Colin Hill at the line. Here's Kraft returning as Welling checks out with 2 fouls.
Might give Quaker Valley an opportunity now to get to the rim.
Also, Evan Brown checked in after the media timeout. Here's LP. Aloy up to Holmes. Holmes drives, work the ball down low to Kraft. Nicely done. Great facilitation.
Seems like Quaker Valley's playing a little box and one on Cummings right now. And that was a nice pass to find the open man under the hoop.
25-18. Indecisive. Luptak still looking to see where he goes. He just seems so unsure of what to do.
I think they're trying to work for the best shot right now.
Moser up top to Luptak. Luptak drives left side, outside to Gus, or to, beg your pardon, to Lutton, who misses. On the other end, it's Aloy laying it up and scoring. LP back out by 9. Timeout, Quaker Valley.
And that's exactly what Quaker Valley wants to avoid, is that fast outlet and then a fast break and an easy bucket on the other end for Lincoln Park.
27-18, Lincoln Park, believe this or not, is 4-1 in this round of the state playoffs.
Wow. Consistency.
Yeah. And they are 3-1 in the semifinals and 1-2 in the state championship.
Be nice to see a 4-1 record in the state championship.
Sure would.
Still impressive to have to go this far and be this consistent.
Well, you never know what you meet from Philly. That's kind of the. See, the other teams, Mastery Charter North, Trinity, Camp Hill, and Conwell Egan. So some of the typical teams that you're used to seeing, not so what. Luptak goes down the lane, gets 2, 27-20. So QV gets points off the timeout.
Got to the hoop that time. Was welling out.
Cummings drives up and fouled. Offensive foul the other way. Another foul on Cummings. That should be his second.
One more, and Quaker Valley's in the bonus.
Here comes Cummings, going to take a breather with 1:15. He's probably done for the half, you would assume. Don't want to get that dangerous third foul in the first half, especially in the last minute. 27-20. Drive by Luptak, missed and out of bounds off. Nice play by Luptak to knock it off of, or nice play by Kraft to knock it off of Luptak.
Heads up play.
And now it looks like Lincoln Park's going to call a timeout of their own. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. The 1:04 to go here in the second.
I think Cummings is coming back in.
Oh, yeah, so probably because of the offensive Lincoln Park getting the ball. They'll probably, you'd assume, hold on for last shot of the quarter.
At least I would try to do that.
Right.
Back in my days at Olds.
Yeah, the Post-Gazette reporting that Martavius Bryant is facing a 1-year suspension for violating substance abuse policy.
I know most people listening are probably Steeler fans.
Yeah. And maybe some Pirate fans excited about David Freese.
Correct.
Head of the Bucks. That time of year. Favorite time of year. Nice ball handling by Aloy to get it across the timeline. 56 and a foul. Only the third Quaker Valley foul of the first half. They've kept their hands out of the cookie jar for the whole game.
Constitutes to good coaching and discipline.
This is a District 10 officiating crew. That's from the Erie area. 48 seconds to go, down to 45 as Kraft just will stand and hold the ball like a bread loaf of bread.
Looks very comfortable up
Yeah.
there.
29 seconds and Kraft starts his dribble.
You have fouls to give here with Quaker Valley. I would put a little pressure on the ball at least.
15 seconds. Brisky yelling out instructions. Got it to Aloy. Aloy with 8 floaters on the way and good. 29-20. 4 seconds. Down to 3. Luptak with 2. Pulls up and it's off the front of the rim. No good. First half's over and Lincoln Park leads it by 9. 29-20 at the break. As your Leopards leading the Quakers, as neither team in green, but it's all black, blue, and gold right now. Lincoln Park 29-20. They lead it over the black and gold of Quaker Valley. Come back with us, our halftime report, when we return to North Allegheny. Lincoln Park up by 9.
Greater Pittsburgh Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine provides outpatient physical therapy at 4 Pittsburgh area locations. Our therapists are licensed, experienced, and highly qualified in hands-on techniques to relieve pain and restore range of motion, muscle strength, and flexibility. We strive to help you recover from injury, illness, or surgery and get you back to your normal active life as quickly as possible. Learn more about us at pittsburghpt.com.
Looking for promotional products? JR Advertising has been building relationships and creating quality solutions for customers for over 30 years. We're excited to devise solutions to your marketing, promotion, and recognition challenges. Whether you're looking for a specific item or just browsing for ideas, our site is your one-stop shopping source. Visit us online at jradspec.com for more information. That's jradspec.com. JR Advertising. We don't compete, we create.
Who says you can only enjoy breakfast in the morning? And who says you can only enjoy it one type of way? At Dunkin' Donuts, breakfast is delicious any kind of way, any time of day. A breakfast craving can strike any time, whether it's morning, noon, or night. Dunkin' has the perfect combination of breakfast deliciousness to satisfy any craving. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel, sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant, ham, egg, and cheese on an English muffin. All your favorites anytime you want them. Stop by Dunkin' for breakfast anytime. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary.
I'm Dustin Lynch. You don't have to listen to country music to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you just can't control, like your girlfriend running out on you with your best friend. But there's some drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and start moving towards a brighter future and even your college degree.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Yet Council.
Welcome back to the floor at North Allegheny. It's Lincoln Park leading 29-20 at the break alongside Stephon Arch. Matt Fargo here with you. Glad to have you in our broadcast this afternoon. Here's your stats after 16. Leading all scores, Nellie Cummings with 11 points. Nicoloy behind him with 8. Keno Holmes with 3. Germani Welling with 4. So does Zay Kraft, also have 4. For Quaker Valley, Coltrane Washington leads the team with 7 points, followed by Amos Luftak with 6. And then Moser has a 3. Gus has a field goal for 2 points. Fouls, Gus has 2. Lutton has 1 for Quaker Valley. For Lincoln Park, Cummings has 2. Welling has 2. Holmes and Antonucci both have 1 apiece. Steph, what do you see through that first half going into the second? What do both teams need to do to Lincoln Park to sustain a win and for Quaker Valley to battle back and make this a game again?
Well, first off, with Quaker Valley, I think they realized that towards the end of the half that they need to start controlling the tempo because Lincoln Park definitely seems more athletic and they can definitely get the ball out to their wings and they can get down the court pretty quick. So I think Quaker Valley needs to control the tempo, and then Lincoln Park continue doing what they're doing. I like the ball movement in their offensive plays, and they're definitely getting out and running. If they can get out and run more, they'll definitely start to open this lead up and blow it up to be a 20-point lead. I definitely think Lincoln Park can and probably will take this.
Lincoln Park led 18-14 after the first quarter, and they won the second quarter 11-6. So that, by doing our math here, both teams going back to the benches as we'll get set for the second half. And Aliquippa leads 16-9 at halftime. Weird halftime score.
Defensive battle.
Yeah. The broadcast was saying that they were slowing the tempo down. The officials were.
Or they put the Kennywood rims on the hoops there.
Yeah. Kennywood rims. I like that. Is that like what is that, like a double rim? Is that typically what that is?
No, they make it smaller so you can't win the carnival game.
Right. All right. Inbound will take place right in front of us here at the media table, across from the scores table. Officials didn't realize that. Inbound goes to Lupchak. He'll stand at the foul line. Move to his right, then bounce it over to Moser. Moser hands it off to Lupchak. It went behind his head, and he had to hold the ball David Tyree style against his head. Before starting his dribble, stops at the elbow, then pulls it back out to Washington. Washington outside to Gus, and now back to Lupchak, who drives. Bounce pass to get it to Moser. Moser worked at baseline. Good for 2. Colin Hill.
Lost your pen there, but
throwing pens at you.
That was a nice dribble drive, and he found the open man underneath the hoop.
Aloy hands it off to Holmes. Holmes into the corner. Wide open 3-ball. Corner pocket. Nellie Cummings. 32-22. 10-point ball game.
Can't leave him open there.
Left side, it's Washington. Lupchak, Gus, and Moser. Moser almost lost control of his dribble. Got it back to Lupchak. Lupchak at the foul line. Now will drive into the lane. Pulls it back out to Washington, who's at the top of the key. Crossover. Drives into the lane. Got it blocked by Holmes. Kraft got the rebound. He'll push it up the floor. Go all the way. Offensive foul. Great job setting his feet. Lupchak locked it down, and Kraft went right into him.
He did. He got good positioning, and he went straight through his chest. It's a good call.
32-22. First foul of the second half goes against Lincoln Park and goes to Kraft. It's Luptak up top to Hill. Gave it back to Luptak, who will drive, pull it back outside to Moser. Moser stands with it. Now he passes it inside to Hill. Hill goes up strong. Got it blocked by Welling. Welling moved the ball out, and then there's a foul as Hill had gotten the ball back and sent it back outside. And a foul on Lincoln Park.
When you're that size, sometimes you just can't move your body out of the way, and there's nothing he could really do. But that's a big foul for Quaker Valley because now they can go back inside.
Third foul on Welling. Welling takes a seat, and they go inside and get the bucket and the foul. Ricky Gus.
Right on point from what I was saying. Nice backdoor play. Got to the left-hand side of the hoop and finished through the contact.
Gus sending that one on the line. It's good. 32-25. Malloy across the timeline on a right-handed dribble. Moved it near side to Holmes. Holmes got it tipped. Hill got the steal, moved it ahead to Luptak. Luptak at the top of the key will drive the lane, then pull it back out. No travel call. Washington for three off the front of the rim, no good. Brown got the rebound. Brown tried to work it back, couldn't. Luptak was there, so he moved it ahead to Kraft. Kraft drives, blocking foul is called as Kraft plunged in to Moser.
Kraft isn't scared of the contact. He definitely went with a lot of force to the hoop on that one. That was a good call.
Inbound will get triggered in by Kraft. Hill takes a seat, and Lutton comes back into the game. Inbound Kraft. Aloy just pulls up right off the inbound. It rims out. Washington an uncontested rebound. 32-25. Back the other way. It's Luptak driving inside the lane. Back outside to Washington. Three ball by Washington. No good. Kraft easy rebound. Led it ahead to Cummings. Cummings finds it. Drives the lane. Moved it inside to Aloy, who kissed it off the glass. Good for two. Back the other way quickly. Luptak almost taken away by Holmes, but Luptak steps in the circle, misses the deep two, wouldn't fall. Rebound pulled down by Evan Brown, and Lincoln Park back the way into the forecourt. Got a screen from Crafted Cummings. Cummings pulls up from the top of the key for three, and it's good right in front of Amos Luptak. Timeout, Quaker Valley, 37-25 Leopards.
And that's exactly what I said at halftime and what Quaker Valley wants to avoid. They need to control the tempo. There were two quick shots coming down into their offense, and Lincoln Park capitalized. And on a fast break, Kraft looks for Cummings. He looked for him the minute he got the rebound, and he got the ball to him at half court, and it turned out to be an easy layup by Aloy.
37-25, another timeout by Quaker Valley. They only have 2 timeouts left. They took another full, too. And I think they only have 30s left.
I would imagine.
I think they took all fulls. Either they took 2 fulls and a 30 or all 3 fulls.
But they needed it right now.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, you want to try to cut this off before it gets out of hand.
Yep. With some country music.
Yeah. Almost that time of year.
Concerts are coming back.
Yep. Moser inbounds. The Luptak into the forecourt to Washington. Washington guarded by Holmes. Moved it here to the near side to Luptak. Luptak, one dribble, moved it out to Gus. Gus underneath the basket. Got blocked by Kraft and then pushed ahead by Cummings to Aloy. Aloy up strong. Couldn't get the bucket to go. And then it's going to go out of bounds off of Quaker Valley as Lutton tried to save it from going out and ended up putting it out himself.
Yeah, he seemed to pull back from that while it was going out of bounds. I don't know why he did that.
Bounce pass to get it inside, out of bounds again. This time, same time, Lutton. Well, trying to get it into Aloy. Lutton knocked it out of bounds.
Good defense.
Inbound for Kraft. Goes up top to Evan Brown. Brown hands it off to Aloy. Aloy out to Holmes and now to Cummings. Cummings got a screen. Pulls up for a deep three. Again in Eamon Slupchak's face. Oh, boy. Nelly. Another three. 40-25. LP by 15. Biggest lead of the night. Slupchak drives. Up for two. Good for two.
Slash from the wing.
It's Kraft. Move the ball to the far side wing. Evan Brown for three. No good. Rebound to Washington. Washington up the floor. Almost got his pocket picked, but was able to get the ball over to the far side wing, and Moser moved it baseline. Good for two. Ricky Gus.
Nice interior passing to find the open man under the hoop.
Cummings outside Kraft, and now to Aloy for three, and it's good. Nick Aloy, 43-29. The Leps pull ahead with 3:10 to go in the third. It's underneath the basket now. Gus moved it around the horn. Three is in the air for Washington, and he hits it.
Answers back.
That was a big three. Cuts it right back down to 11. Cummings guarded, just pulls up again for three. Off the rim, no good though.
Little heat check there.
Slupchak drives the lane, easy two. Slupchak starting to attack the rim now.
Realizes Welling's out of the game still. Had a nice move, split two defenders.
Kraft will drive, blocks the ball, and a foul call.
Came to double team, hit him on the arm.
We have a timeout on the floor. Media timeout. Take a break. 43-34. LP leads QV on the Champ Sports Network.
Who says you can only enjoy breakfast in the morning? And who says you can only enjoy it one type of way? At Dunkin' Donuts, breakfast is delicious any kind of way, any time of day. A breakfast craving can strike any time, whether it's morning, noon, or night. Dunkin' has the perfect combination of breakfast deliciousness to satisfy any craving. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel, sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant, ham, egg, and cheese on an English muffin. All your favorites anytime you want them. Stop by Dunkin' for breakfast anytime. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary.
Hi, I'm Dustin Lynch. You don't have to listen to country music to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you just can't control, like your girlfriend running out on you with your best friend. But there's some drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and start moving towards a brighter future and even your college degree.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Yet Council.
Thanks, Dirks. Welcome back to North Allegheny alongside Stephon Arch. Matt Fargo here with you. Our fifth year covering Lincoln Park playoff basketball on the Champ Sports Network.
Welling's back into the game.
Inbound to Holmes, up, and the ball gets stuck between the rim and the glass. Two shots, though, coming as Kraft does the crafty work to get the ball dislodged. Holmes' first is up and good. Rimmed out, no good. 44-34. Luptak can't drive anymore. Moved it out to Washington, back to Luptak. Now he'll drive, go up, off the glass, rimmed out, Welling the rebound. Wow.
That was a nice attack.
Back outside, Kraft, good ball movement into the corner. Aloy for three, no good. Welling tried to get the rebound, he couldn't. It was taken away by QV. Moser goes all the way, lost it out of bounds, back the way of Lincoln Park.
Did the right thing there, he was attacking, Welling trailing.
Aloy up the floor with the minute 50 to go in the third, 44-34. Aloy on a right-handed dribble at the top of the key. Will drive the lane, then pull it back out to Kraft. Stop and pop for two. Zay Kraft to minute 30, 46-34. Again around the horn for Quaker Valley. 46-34, minute 20 to go. Bounce pass. The foul line. It's Gus. Drives. One to kick out. 3 seconds you were thinking, but outside. Gus. In some trouble, guarded by Welling. Got it away to Luptak. Luptak out to Moser. Moser to Washington. Washington to Lutton. Lutton missed the layup. It's loose. Aloy got it and was fouled. You think this team remembers that Quaker Valley beat them in the WPIAA playoffs last year?
Yeah. After seeing that look on Aloy's face.
Yeah.
There. The bang-bang play, but they didn't seem very happy.
Here's Cummings to Aloy. 40 seconds to go in the third. Kraft stands with it with 35. And this is going to be a foul on Aloy. And Aloy did not appreciate the pat on the back there. As Luptak was fouled and then gave him a pat, and Aloy didn't appreciate it. You could tell by the look. 46-34, 30 seconds. Luptak with the basketball, 23 seconds to go. And a foul away from the basket. It's Keno Holmes getting charged. And it gets a mocking cheer. From this QV crowd. 5th LP foul. Holmes second.
A little over-aggressive on that play.
Reverse layup by Luptak doesn't go. Rebound was pulled down by Moser. Moser wasn't able to handle it. Lincoln Park loses it out of bounds. Antonucci stepped on the line here.
Almost had a breakaway.
Luptak outside. Moser for three. Rimmed out, no good, and that's the end of the third. Lincoln Park 46. Quaker Valley 34. Quakers, though, hanging around. Lincoln Park not able to put this one away, I'm sure, like they want to. But that's the way.
It's state playoff basketball. Nobody's going to go away at this point.
That's for sure. Well, we'll take a quick break. And we will come back with the fourth quarter. 46-34. Lincoln Park leads Quaker Valley. We will come back here for the fourth quarter.
for promotional products? JR Advertising has been building relationships and creating quality solutions for customers for over 30 years. We're excited to devise solutions to your marketing, promotion, and recognition challenges. Whether you're looking for a specific item or just browsing for ideas, our site is your one-stop shopping source. Visit us online at jradspec.com for more information. That's jradspec.com. JR Advertising. We don't compete, we create.
Fourth quarter from North Allegheny begins here on the Champ Sports Network. It's Kraft up the floor for Lincoln Park. Stops, hands it off to Cummings. Cummings maintains his dribble there. Settles it down. No look pass, trying to get it inside to Watson. Wasn't able to. Moved it ahead to Luptak, did Quaker Valley. They lost it, and then a foul off of that. The better question is, who's the foul going to be on? Bodies everywhere.
Yeah.
Quaker Valley, it's going to be Ricky Gus, his third. The team's fifth.
Quaker Valley pushing up for full court man-to-man.
Mike Mastriani does not like the call. He's voicing his opinion as Nicoloy dribbles through traffic and then moves the ball back out to center court to Cummings. Cummings will drive up strong and fouled. Nelly Cummings to the line.
Strong take.
Here's Nelly Cummings at the line. Makes his first, 7:24 in the fourth, 47-34. Second one on the way and good, 48-34. Luptak, basketball, bounce pass. Gus, and then they moved it back outside. Three ball in the air by, or they're going to say deep two by Washington. Back up the floor come the Leopards. It's Cummings. All the way, off the rim, no good. Tipped up into the air, and then up over the glass by Watson, just tipping it. That's some strong finger, or, yeah, Welling. Where did he come from?
Watson's a Temple.
He is still a Temple, too. Luptak to Gus and to Moser. Back to Gus. Luptak with it. Will drive. Pull it back outside, around the horn once again. It's Lutton. Bounce pass to Luptak. He'll drive again on a left-handed dribble. Moved it down to the baseline. Travel is called.
Quaker Valley really moves well without the ball. It's just that Welling has such an impact underneath the hoop.
Inbound goes to Welling. Welling puts the ball on the floor and gives it to Cummings, who's guarded by Luptak. Cummings has a right path to the basket. As Aloy got pestered with the basketball, moved it down low. Welling couldn't get the bucket. Will go to the line here as he is fouled. The seventh foul on Quaker Valley, the second one against Amos Luptak. First one's up and good.
Nice stroke.
Dermody Welling, yep. No hack-a-shack here. Second one on the way and good as well. 50-36, LP smelling the semis here with 6 minutes to go in regulation. Moser, deep three, fell on his wallet, didn't get the bucket or the foul. Cummings gets the rebound, and he'll drive all the way and try to throw it up. Lost it out of bounds. Quaker Valley basketball with 5:53 to go.
A little out of control there.
Just trying to make something happen. Left tack quickly up the floor. Three is in the air, no good. Cleared away by Kraft. Kraft to Aloy. Aloy brings it across the timeline. 5:35 to go in the fourth. Double team. In trouble is Aloy. Timeout, Lincoln Park at 5:31. 5:31 to go. 50-36. Pretty impressive right now. Lincoln Park just not giving. Doesn't seem like Quaker Valley's getting even a chance to seize an opportunity.
No, Quaker Valley's doing the right things for their offense, getting it down low, moving without the ball, good passes, but it's just Lincoln Park just seems to be outmaneuvering them with Welling and Kraft underneath the hoop. And that shows how much of an impact Welling really has on the game.
39-18, Aliquippa leads West Middlesex.
Looks like it's going to might be a rematch of the
Whitfield Championship.
Yeah, Whitfield final. When is that game played?
Tuesday.
Unfortunately, I will not be around.
Be sure to tune in, though.
I will.
Long-time listener, first-time caller. True in every sense today. Long-time listener, first-time caller. After the timeout, 50-36, LP. Aloy lost the ball, and Washington picked it up. Let it ahead to Leptak. Leptak all the way to the rack. Good for two. Almost blocked by Holmes. Just missed it.
That's what they need to do right now is they need to attack.
It's up the floor, Kraft. All the way up the floor. Moved it down low to Aloy. Aloy up strong, young fella.
Nice move.
52-38.
Took the contact, went up.
Around the perimeter, and Colt Washington didn't get all of that on it. Maybe partially tipped by Holmes, maybe.
I think.
Cummings to Aloy, to Holmes, three ball, corner pocket, Keno Holmes, the freshman, 55-38 LP. Leptak hands it off to Moser, the far side wing. Moser with it, back outside, missed the shot, did Lutton. Rebound to Holmes. Foul on Quaker Valley. 1-1 coming.
Starting to get dangerous for Quaker Valley.
Yeah, this is desperation time. It's start hitting the panic button right around now. Mitch Lutton gets called for the foul. Wasn't able to hit the front end of a 1-on-1, 55-38. It's Leptak driving. That one off the side stanchion of the board. Lincoln Park got the rebound, and now a foul on QV.
Lincoln Park is not afraid of contact.
No, and that's, I think that's why they matched up well with Aliquippa. I'm excited. I mean, 55-38, 4 minutes to go. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but we said, Al and I went to the championship. We obviously didn't call it, but I'm excited to see an officiating crew from a non-WPI district call the game.
Yeah.
Because Aliquippa gets away with a lot.
Yeah, you have the fans that have big reactions from Aliquippa.
Yeah.
You have a whole traveling group that goes with them, and they have a lot of history there.
There's a deep 2 by Luptak. It's Aloy. Just stop and pop. Jump shot, no good. Holmes thought about tipping it in, but I think he was afraid of a goaltending. The other way, offensive foul on QV. Down 16 with 3:38 to go. There's the media. We don't need one anymore. Met our quota. So, yeah, we're awaiting a rematch of the WPIL AA Championship game, an all-Whippeal final, Western final.
How long ago was the Whippeal Championship?
That was 27th.
February?
Yes. Of January, yes.
See how long its state playoff lasts.
Well, the last games will be played on Saturday, and that will be the AA Championship. 2 o'clock on Saturday, March 19th, a week from today. And ironically, 24 hours from the start time of this game, as far as both games will start at 2. This game starting at 2, and state championship will start at 2. We'll have a night game in between there. 2 states won't be in the afternoon. So, yeah, see if the Leps can go back to Chocolatetown. And Aliquippa's trying to go back to Chocolatetown too. Lost the state championship in football. Lost the state championship last year in basketball as well. Quip's trying to win some gold. So is Lincoln Park. Aloy drives. 58-40. Luptak. Moser back to Luptak, a 3. It's going to be off the mark, off to his right. Didn't have his feet set at all, though. No. Luptak pokes the ball away after Aloy and gets it right back. Here's Moser for 3, and that one rims out. Welling an easy rebound. Cummings up to Aloy. There's a foul. Moser going to get called for the foul. Aloy going to the line for a 1-and-1. Or no, beg your pardon, double bonus now. That's the 10th. Second foul on Moser. Lincoln Park just left no doubt in this game, Seth. Quaker Valley, they were able to respond to that first wave where Lincoln Park went up by 10, and they got their timeout, and they were able to cut that lead down to 4. But Lincoln Park just, again, they did the same thing to Brockway when they went up 19-0 in that game. They just they don't leave any room for you to think that you're going to be able to come back.
Yeah. And that's probably most likely a lot with the coaching. You put that mentality into the players, then the players will follow.
Off the window, Nick Aloy, and he could feel it. See the grin and a fist pump. 62-40. Luptak loses the ball out of bounds off of Lincoln Park. 2:55 to go. Inbound goes to Luptak. He'll just pull up from the foul line. No good. Rebound to Kraft. Kraft led it ahead to Holmes. Holmes is fouled by Moser, and Holmes going to the line for 2 with 2:17 to go.
And I played them, and certainly today they're keeping the foot on the pedal, keeping that momentum going. With most likely a win today.
Off the front of the rim, no good for Holmes. Good on the second by Holmes. Luptak on the right-handed dribble outside to Lutton. He'll pull up from the baseline, get a 2. 63-42, 2:05 to go in regulation. In this case, Quaker Valley's season. So Loy to the baseline, reverse layup. How about this senior? Washington on the near side wing to Luptak. Back outside. 3 ball on the way for Moser. Off the stanchion. Or no, they're going to call a foul. Scary, though. Mike Mastriani is going to bring back his whole starting lineup, but Colin Hill. That's scary.
I was going to address that, yeah. I was just looking at it.
And that's going to do it for the 2 seniors, as it's also going to do it for Nellie Cummings and Zay Kraft. As Mike Brisky and his coaching staff greets them. Looks like a turnover, stepped on the line before he inbounded the ball. Turns it over, minute 38 to go. Jackson Zernich checks in. Freshman for Quaker Valley. There's Keno Holmes checking out along with Welling and Aloy. (65-42). Leps sit the starting lineup. You don't see that every day. So Brown, Lowry, Sonis, Melanja, Antonucci, and Murray out there. Sonis, bounce pass inside the travel is called on Tom Melanja, the freshman. And there's Evan Brown checking out as Jamar Cleveland checks in. And Amos Luptak checks out for Quaker Valley. He'll be back. He's only a junior.
Yeah, they'll definitely be back with revenge.
Well, will there be a rubber match in the postseason between these 2 teams? The answer is no, because Quaker Valley's going to AAA next year. Sonez for 3. It's good. Des Sonez, the sophomore at 5'5", drains the 3.
Left-handed, too.
Yeah, a little southpaw action. Drive, floater up and good by Danny Conlon. (30 seconds). Lincoln Park. Nice move by Sonez. A little crossover. Got the whole starting lineup standing up now. Outside Sonez. Sonny's still dribbling. There's 5-second call. 9 seconds to go. Three thrown up. Lincoln Park gonna ride it out. You can pack your bags. We'll see you in the semifinals. 68-44. Lincoln Park defeats Quaker Valley. And once again, they are going to the PIAA semifinals. But for the first time, they're going to the semifinals in Class AA. They'll make their AA semifinals appearance on Tuesday. 68-44, the final score here today. It's a presentation of Champ Sports Network in Lincoln Park playoff basketball. We'll come back with our post-game recap right after this from North Allegheny. 68-44, Lincoln Park wins it.
Greater Pittsburgh Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine provides outpatient physical therapy at 4 Pittsburgh area locations. Our therapists are licensed, experienced, and highly qualified in hands-on techniques to relieve pain and restore range of motion, muscle strength, and flexibility. We strive to help you recover from injury, illness, or surgery and get you back to your normal active life as quickly as possible. Learn more about us at pittsburghpt.com.
Looking for promotional products? JR Advertising has been building relationships and creating quality solutions for customers for over 30 years. We're excited to devise solutions to your marketing, promotion, and recognition challenges. Whether you're looking for a specific item or just browsing for ideas, our site is your one-stop shopping source. Visit us online at jradspec.com for more information. That's jradspec.com. JR Advertising. We don't compete, we create.
Welcome back to North Allegheny. Lincoln Park wins it over Quaker Valley, 68-44. Champ Sports Network's presentation of Lincoln Park playoff basketball. Back alongside Stephon Arch, Matt Fargo here with you. Leps win it. They're back in the semifinals, and what a win it was. Really a no-doubter from the jump, Stephon. They won the jump. They won this game.
Yeah, for sure. Like we said earlier, they don't leave any doubt in your mind that they're going to give you any room, honestly. And plus, it looked like they were more athletic and just better all-around basketball team than Quaker Valley, and rightfully so. They should be going to the state semifinals.
Yeah, what a performance. Nellie Cummings just totally stepped it up in this game, and he contributed 11 points just in the first half. It's really interesting. Anytime they play at a venue with a scoreboard with individual scores, they ask them to turn it off. You'll see here, Lincoln Park on the home side, it's off. Quaker Valley's is on. They keep it off because they believe it's a team game. I think that's a pretty cool concept.
Yeah, for sure.
We are going to talk to Mike Boriski here shortly, momentarily, as we await him to finish up with the other folks. Lincoln Park, Aliquippa, round 2. It was a 3-point game. Lincoln Park was down by 16 in that WPIAA championship. I think the good news is for Lincoln Park that game was so close. They absolutely know they can play with Lincoln Park, or they can play with Aliquippa. I think that's the scary part. The other thing is Aliquippa also knows that Lincoln Park can play with them, and you know that you're going to get Aliquippa's best game. Yeah. They're not going to take you lightly either.
Yeah, that goes right along with that whole entire school. Aliquippa, they're used to winning. They're, especially in this part of the state playoffs, they're going to bring it all. And Lincoln Park can definitely shows that they can hang with them by only losing by 4 in the WPIAA final. So it should be a great game.
No question it should be. Lincoln Park, Aliquippa in the semis. You'll hear it right here on the Champ Sports Network on Tuesday. Site and time to be determined. It probably will be in either an 6 or an 8 tip-off. Maybe a 7:30, depending on if it's the only game at a venue. Venue-wise, I think maybe here, Ambridge.
I was thinking Ambridge. I mean, that would make sense. I'll say that.
Well, Ambridge hasn't hosted many state playoff games this year, so I don't know if they're available or not. That obviously it also comes down to that as well.
Yeah.
And 68-44, Lincoln Park W. Waiting on Coach Mike Boriski. What do you think, though, Stephon, as far as this starting lineup? Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's many holes.
No, not at all. I mean, I think all around you have good guard play. You have a big man at 6'8" that can do almost anything he's asked to do. And Cummings and Kraft and Aloy all together really give a 1-2-3 punch to any team that they face.
Yeah, and Welling has just really stepped up his game in the playoffs here. And he's been a big cog in the wheel for Lincoln Park. Quaker Valley, they wrap up their season 22-7. And here's Mike Boriski joining us. Congrats to Mike. Mike, you're going to the semifinals. First time at Double-A.
Yeah, you know what? It's not like it's our first dance.
Right.
You know, we've been there multiple times. I mean, so our program knows what to do when we get there. So, you know.
5-1, I think, after today.
Yeah. Okay.
In the quarterfinals.
In the quarterfinals. So, yeah, no, we got upset last year by this team right here that beat us tonight. So, we're going to make sure that didn't happen again. Guys did a great job. Keno Holmes defended his butt off. Nick and Nelly. But let me tell you what, Zay Kraft, Dermonti Welling, inside, men. They were men.
I mean, Dermonti played like he was 6'8" tonight.
Yep.
No question about it.
Yep.
Nelly just being able to step up. And all the guys, they just left no doubt that Quaker Valley wasn't going to have an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Yeah, we had a good game plan for them, and we did leave no doubt. And timeouts, I said, do not relax. And I even subbed and those guys even stepped up. So, you know what? I'm proud of them. Get ready for Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Aliquippa rematch. Do you even need to say? If you can't get up for Tuesday, you don't have a pulse.
I'm going to go down there and yell a little bit at them. We'll see what they have to say. They said they want to throw me in a pool. We'll see if that happens. But I'm going to go down and talk to my team. Matt, great. I will see you Tuesday, my man.
We'll see you again.
Right, thank you.
Thanks to Mike Boriski. Congratulations to him. And we will see him Tuesday as well. Congrats to the Leopards. Moving on. Stefan, your final thoughts on what we saw this afternoon?
It was a good all-around game. For the first half, Quaker Valley really kept with them, but Lincoln Park shows their dominance once again.
Once again, 68-44. It was the Leopards over the Quakers today in North Allegheny, and the Lincoln Park Leopards are back in the state semifinals. They'll meet up with the Quips from Aliquippa. Oh, buckle up. That should be a good one on Tuesday. Already excited for that one. Should be a packed crowd. Aliquippa brings the fan base. Midland, got to show up. If you can't, listen right here on the Champ Sports Network. We are your official home for Lincoln Park playoff basketball right here on the Champ Sports Network. For Stefan Arch and our entire Champ Sports Network crew, I'm Matt Fargo saying this has been a presentation of Lincoln Park playoff basketball on the Champ Sports Network, where champions are heard. Good afternoon and have a great rest of your St. Patrick's Day. Good day for North Allegheny.